Are you okay?
No!
Callmecarson is a perfect YouTuber. Now, what is a perfect YouTuber? I'd say that there's someone who embodies the spirit of YouTube and uses their fame and success to enhance their content. No two YouTubers are the same. There are different genres of content and different styles that push the boundary and define what it means to be a content creator. No content is inherently perfect and no person is either, but these are the creators who embody what it means to be a YouTuber. So what makes Callmecarson a perfect YouTuber? He has this somewhat awkward, almost band kid sense of humor that even he can't describe. On an episode of the Misfits podcast, he said,
I've tried to classify it before because I went around and polled people. I was like, what would you say is my sense of humor? And it was a different answer every time.
And this indescribable form of comedy that can only be explained as the boys' humor. It's the type of stuff that you and your friends will laugh at in an Xbox party at like 2 a.m. while playing a game, but it really can't be quantified or explained. Now, there are many channels that have a somewhat similar comedy style of just cracking jokes over a game. And a great example is the Misfits, and Carson's roots in CSGO reflect this. What makes Carson stand out is his dedication to his humor and the unique types of content that he makes. Now, Carson had a channel before the one we know today, and a lot of his older videos have since been privated because, in his own words,
Those
Gone now.
videos were so They were
What?
so unbelievably bad.
Dude.
but after years of making content, Carson struck gold. On May 10th, 2018, Carson released the video, DeviantArt is not safe. This marked the start of what Carson has labeled his Recording the Internet series. There was no game in the background, it was just Carson and his friends making fun of weird shit. It was just pure content. It was that vibe of hanging out with the boys and just goofing around. That's what, at least for me, endeared me to his content. His editing added to the comedic effect, and the laughs just made it that much more genuine. Over time, we would see more of this Discord-centered content with videos like invading Discord servers, the filth of Fiverr, cursed TikTok videos, and my personal favorite, these are the strangest commercials. These videos defined this era of Carson's channel. They were really funny videos with a genuine feel to them. Now, this style is very good and very funny, but Carson would move on from that style to focus more on streaming and his Callmecarson Live channel. And this led to something that no one could have predicted. In March of 2019, Carson did something that would change the YouTube landscape forever. He started a Minecraft series. Now, this was nothing new for YouTube. There are thousands of Minecraft series out there, but the game had been waning in popularity for some time at that point, with the new popular game being Fortnite and Minecraft being treated as a kid's game, quote unquote. But Carson was able to reignite interest in Minecraft after the launch of SMP Live. Now let's just talk about why SMP Live was so popular in the first place.
Bruh.
SMP Live was Minecraft's natural evolution to 2019 YouTube and Carson's content. It was nothing more than a simple Minecraft server with the caveat that if you were on the server, you were streaming. But it was a collaboration of a huge cast of YouTubers and streamers, some big and some small. But this resulted in the growth of each person's channel and some phenomenal content. People like Jay Schlatt and Wilbur Soot, who were relatively unknown, used this series to write their names in the YouTube history books. And since Carson had a nice big number next to his name, he was able to get many more people onto this server. People with large followings that you would never see in a collaboration like this until now. You had returning Minecraft veterans like Captain Sparkles and Ant Venom, along with people like VoiceOver Pete and Junkie Janker, the voice of Gumball. And this allowed for so many great moments, like Gumball saying,
I will eliminate the middle class.
SMP Live was a very special server. The content created there was varied and unique. From day one, you had Schlatt and Ant Venom beef, and different stories being made. You had large-scale reconstructions of different things, like the map of Fallen Kingdom and the Statue of David. There was something here for everyone. Minecraft's popularity was beginning to rise again, so different people were leaving to join other servers. And Carson recognized this and decided to pull the plug. He knew that if he kept going on with the server, it would eventually get stale and repetitive, so he ended it. And he didn't want a sequel either. He wanted the server to live on in the VODs and memories of everyone involved. It was special to him. And this brings us to a very unique trait about Carson that made him stand out to me when making this series. He knows when to quit.
Skip it up and down.
Carson has the innate ability to recognize when something is becoming overdone or losing its charm. With his old pre-Discord content, he realized that his content was not living up to what it could be, so he changed.
For a long time now, I've seen my channel as extremely mediocre. I know a lot of you really like what I make, but I do think it's time for a change.
On May 3rd, 2018, 1 week before the DeviantArt video was posted, he made this video discussing the changes that he had planned for the channel. He knew that his content could be better, so he evolved it into a better form. When SMP Live was going on for too long, he ended it, leading him to return to making more content on his main channel, along with doing some other unique things on his stream. He is never complacent in his content. He knows that he can always do better, so he does. He makes the changes that he needs, he makes the progress that he needs, and at the end of the day, his content is better for it. But with that being said, I want to touch on one other thing that makes him stand above the rest.
Baba Booey.
Callmecarson, at the end of the day, is focused on creating content. And with his size and his influence, he's given many opportunities to do so. Take SMP Live, for example. Had Carson not made that series, channels like JSchlatt may have never taken off like they did. Carson lives bit to bit, joke to joke. Everything he does is for the sake of content. He went on the Austin show with Mia Malkova, a literal star, and won. But the result was something spectacular.
Carson chose host.
Damn it! Why?
Mia Malkova wanted to go on a date with me, and I turned her down. And that's very funny.
The man is a living meme. Like, just look at this video of him crying that turned into a meme format, where Joe Swanson is behind him for some reason. The video of him stealing Pokemon's diary, which is a meme in and of itself, became a new meme format, with Carson just kind of menacingly standing in the doorway. Carson also used his influence to create other types of original content. Recently, he got 40 random YouTubers together to make his terrible game show video, which is a masterpiece of pure chaos. He also forced some of his friends to make bad commercials, resulting in 2 absolute masterpieces from Junkie Janker and JSchlatt, along with some quality pros from the rest of the cast. He also helped to create the now defunct Lunch Club, which had a similar run to that of Team Crafted. It was a collection of prominent figures in the genre, and it lasted a while. There were some really good videos that were made, and at the end of the day, everyone involved is still friends. During its run, there were a multitude of these hilarious videos, including the heist video, where we get the meme of Carson stealing Pokemon's diary, or the zoo video, where the crew just had some wacky antics for the day. This was pure content, and it was awesome while it lasted. And as I said, everyone's still involved. They're all still friends, so we may not get that group IRL stuff ever again, but we still see their interactions in videos and streams. All of this combined makes him a perfect YouTuber. He knows that his content is never perfect. There's always room for improvement, but that makes him perfect. YouTube is all about innovation and making something unique. And there are countless channels that died off as a result of staying complacent. Look at a lot of the old Minecraft YouTubers. Most of them just did the same thing and fell into obscurity. But Carson's content is malleable. He makes fun of the YouTuber tropes and improves upon them. He'll parody intros of other people like Ludwig and turn it into a bit. And if he ever sees this video, he'll probably look at the title and say something along the lines of, "I'm not a perfect YouTuber." And that humility just makes him so much more human. But despite the seeming cynicism that he tends to have about his expectations for his content, he still makes great content. And he brings different people together and pushes them to make great content with him. What could be more perfect than that? Anyways, guys, I've been Jonny RaZeR. If you liked what you saw, feel free to drop a like. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe to have my videos recommended to you in the future. You can also hit that playlist on screen right now to see other videos in this series, including the one I did on J-Schlatt. But with that being said, I hope to see you all in the next one.